Hello YouTube, thank you very much for choosing Tommy's Gaming Channel. I'm your host Tommy Cam. In today's video, I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about, in this video, I would like to give you guys some facts and truth about some good radio traffic without a doubt for different people to listen to get ready for their summer stuff. So So also another thing. So so uh, so which is honestly really interesting and which is honestly the most interesting part about the entire experience on watching this video. You get to see like how the vacational Bible school radio stuff sounds like and what they use it for. And also, another thing, also, and this is the biggest thing of all, is that if you guys are like going around and you guys are trying to find out your different radio frequency and also for like checking those different places out, the biggest thing of all to check those places out, which is some doubt I honestly fully recommend is to make sure to follow what your what your thing is and what your radio frequency is to use it by all means, which is honestly the most interesting thing of the of all, which is really the interesting part of the entire thing. So, so, uh, so, so another thing also, which what I recommend, and this is the biggest thing of all that I recommend for anybody to go around and like check out those radio places and like check those out is that each place, if you guys go around and like check out those different places, you guys got so many different magic in so many different areas, in so many areas that are so many magic, which, which, which is honestly the most interesting thing. So also, so also another thing also, and the biggest thing of all that I gotta tell you guys, which is really kind of interesting, and which is the interesting part of all, is that to make sure the radio scanners are primed and ready just in case of your kitchen in like different areas to go around and like go check that out, which is the interesting part of all. So also, so also another thing, also, so So if I turn you guys around to my TV up here, this guy on here, this guy right here, MSJ 191961. And what this guy does, he listens to these different radio communications inside like these different camps and stuff, which is honestly the most interesting thing of all. And the biggest thing of all that I gotta tell you guys, the which is kind of helpful on this, and which is really kind of interesting, and this is the biggest thing of all. Which would I recommend for anybody and anybody at all going around and like checking those places out, is that whenever you guys are like checking this guy out, like checking out new like YouTubers and like checking those places out, and and honestly like looking around, you guys got your own magic. You guys got your own stuff that you guys gotta make sure you guys do. And you guys just gotta make sure that those areas are literally like primed and ready, which is honestly the most interesting thing of all, which is really kind of interesting too. And another thing also, which I really do recommend, is that if you guys are thinking about maybe listening to these radio communication, it is to think it is to think about using those by all means to go like to go like check those places out, which is honestly the most interesting thing of all. Now, now if I turn you guys over to my computer and I show you guys this, this is kind of interesting. So if I go here to the United States and click on Indiana and then click on Washington County, so this right here is like the only thing I can pick up, which is honestly like the fire and EMS, because you guys see that the fire repeaters right here, fire tech, and then EMS dispatch down here. And then the only one that I can pick up on here is like this channel 2. So also, so also another thing, here's Washington County Highway, and then we got police dispatch, fire tech, street department, and then we go right here, and which is honestly really kind of interesting. Like, I know what kind of radio system they use there at that camp, which is honestly really kind of interesting too. Now this one is our U.S. Department of State. So if you guys see the checkpoints right here at the Indianapolis International Airport, you see right here are encrypted. So is the National Law Enforcement Communications Center. And the only thing on here is like right here. So right here, this one's the U.S. National Lakeshore. So we got a fire repeater, which you guys can listen to this on the other system too, which is honestly really kind of interesting too, on the statewide system too. But another thing also, I was looking at this the other day. So, 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 so if I click on St. Clair County and then click on attractions, so we got right here like the equalizer, we got safety supervision and coordination. This one, we got the ballpark, which has grizzlies and stuff. This one's the fairgrounds. We also got the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Then we got this one right here, which we see that they don't notably available on Activity Talk Group 100, which is honestly really kind of interesting too. And then we go up here, and then we go to their system, which, if I remember, so So this is a thing of right here. So if I click on like St. Louis, Missouri, and then I go on down here to recreational activities, you guys see on here this one's the Six Flags right here. So we got St. Louis Aldous, which is honestly really interesting too. Now, another thing also, so if I click on like St. Louis City and then click on this one, so this one is like the Getaway Arch. So we got partly encrypted on one, then Talk Group 3 is fully encrypted, and this one's partly not encrypted. So then we got another one that's encrypted, the National Park Service. So and then this one's the St. Louis Zoo. So analog and conventional radio frequencies are on the property, but this is what their main radio system looks like right here. So like right here, so if I click on their wiki, which is honestly the most interesting part of the entire thing. So this right here is part of their low power radio system. And then these are their radio IDs numbers. So also operations and talks about tracks are right here, which they used to be on an LTR system. And now they're on that NXDN system, and I don't know for how long. And then they got NXDN, which is also another thing, also, which is honestly the interesting thing of all, and showing you guys this right here. So we got a partly encrypted right here, because I imagine that one right there is for security. Then we click on the wiki again. So we see there's nothing on there for that one. And then we click on right here and then click on the wiki for this one. Surprisingly, you guys are going to be amazed. But you guys see this system right here, you guys can listen to. So, so you guys got these unidentified radio frequencies right here. You guys got so many different stuff. And this is the only thing that makes this interesting is that this website's free. All right, guys, have a great day. And YouTube, I will see you guys back here tomorrow.